What's up, YouTubers and cage addicts out there? This is King with No Kingdom doing another action figure review, and this time I'll be reviewing DC Comics Multiverse Red Hood. Now, it's part of the Batman Arkham Knight video game. Now, if you notice from here, you could probably notice there's the packaging looks all really beat up and everything. That's because I ended up getting this guy at a flea market for $2. Yep, that's awesome. So let's crack him open and take a look at his packaging, which is going to be funny because this guy is really packaged. Well, his package has been through a lot, but let's take a look and see what's up. Alright, as you can tell, this toy is for adult collectors. That part of the packaging is ripped. There's dings and scratches all over the place. Now you can tell this toy is probably a return from like some bigger distributor or seller out there, probably Target or Walmart, because there's one of those return stickers on it. Or maybe it was damaged because people just tossed the toy around in the toy aisle. Either way, I got a good price. If you turn to the back, you can see his bio and the other figures that are released with this wave. Wait, you can't really because there's a giant chunk of packaging missing there. There's a better picture of Red Hood, but it's kind of beat up. It does have some stuff. His real name is unknown, occupation vigilante, weapon of choice, twin automatic handguns, and it was available in that line. I think I only have the Batman, not the Scarecrow or Two-Face. But yeah, and here's all the details about packaging, and then your kid could choke if he's 3 or younger. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And for $2, I don't mind this. I'm just gonna crack them open and put them with the rest of my action figures. Yep, cool. So let's crack them open and check them out. Okay, so here's the Red Hood. In his packaging, there was nothing else. It says he does wield 2 handguns, but they were nowhere in the packaging. I don't know if he was supposed to come with any guns, but I didn't find any in there, and especially if the box had a big gaping hole in it. Anyways, yeah, when I opened him, I did notice something funny, that on the back of it, it says, look for more DC comic figures at maddiescollectors.com. They actually put advertisement inside the packaging, which is kind of... whatever. I would have preferred handguns. Anyways, here's the figure itself. It's pretty detailed for like a 3-inch figure. It's nowhere near I would think Marvel. I think their Infinity line now is what they call their 3-inch line. I know, like, I watch a couple of reviews of action figures from this DC Multiverse thing. I actually have a lot of them, but I haven't opened any of them yet. And since this one's packaging was beat up, I might as well just crack it open. But it doesn't, yeah, they're nowhere near like the quality or posability as Marvel Infinity action figures. But yeah, let's take a closer look at this guy and check out his posability. And yeah. Red Hood. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's check out the Red Hood's posability. His head's kind of on a little small ball joint. It is restricted because of his hood. Ironic. He could slightly look down, but that's as far down as he could look. That's as high up as he could look. And he could turn, I think he could do 360, but you probably damage his hood trying to do that. Anyways, but he can't do that. He does have a rotating shoulder swivel. It has a joint inside too, so you could probably, this is as high up as his arm could go, as low, and he could do a 360. He does have a swivel in there, so he could bend his arm, but this is pretty much as far back as that could go. As for his elbow, he does have a 2-jointed elbow. That's pretty much as far as it could go, and he has a wrist swivel. Now, as for his chest, he does have a waist swivel, and he can do a 360. And he has a swivel at the hip, and there's also another swivel joint that could let him open up his leg, but I don't know, like that little line split there that you get from that. Yeah, it's not that great. Same with the other leg. He does have a thigh swivel, which is kind of neat. Jointed knee. And no articulation on the feet. And that's pretty much all his posability that the Red Hood has. Yep. Like I figured I was gonna be a little bit disappointed. Some of the legs do have some articulation, but it's very limited. Especially this jacket. It's kind of like another piece. But yeah, let's give them a size comparison and also a final thought and continue this review. Red Hood. Alright, so here's a size comparison. Here he is compared to a Stormtrooper, Captain America from the Winter Soldier, and then Beast Wars Megatron, his alligator version. These are all like about 3-inch action figures to scale. This DC line does scale to them, which is kind of neat. So in case you wanted to ever do a Marvel versus DC, the options there again, but I think the Marvel action figures will need them just because they have more posability and could probably pose the kick way better than this guy. Anyways, but yeah, this is a cool kind of a scale for DC. I like it. That's why I bought a lot of them, but most of the ones they've been doing for this multiverse have been Batman characters, which is kind of funny because it's called DC Multiverse and most of it's Batman first. So anyways, yeah, like a scale, that's a plus, but let's give you a final thought, and that's it. Alright, so what do I rate the Red Hood as a figure itself? I love his detail and I love his scale, but other than that, his posability is limited because he is a DC figure. And another thing I didn't like was the paint apps. They seem a little cheap and easy to damage. For kids playing with this toy, I mean, you're gonna get a lot of scrapes and paint peeling right off. So yeah, so he's definitely a 2 out of 5. I wouldn't give him anything higher because, yeah, you know, his luck with the DC and them not doing great action figures. Yeah, I mean, there's probably better DC figures out there. I heard like Batman animated line was pretty awesome and really posable. But as for these multiverses, yeah, they're very limited and sometimes even very poorly made. So yeah, so that means Red Hood's gonna get dun 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 the trash can. Sorry, buddy. Couldn't quite make it 3.